My mother, after I retired, she put her hands on my face. She said, baby, I love you. Now I want you to start lifting people's spirits. So what I've been doing lately is I'll go in stores and I'll look for moms that remind me of me and my son.
We all know Shaq. The dominance, the championships, the unstoppable force on the court. But there's one aspect of him that is more important than all of that. His heart of gold, the smiles, the laughter, the everyday acts of kindness that he shows for people and families. Get ready to see the side of Shaq that truly matters.
Little kids in Philly looking at Uncle Shaq. Kids in the Brick looking at Uncle Shaq. Kids in LA, Baton Rouge, Atlanta, everybody looking at Uncle Shaq. I can't let them down. My mama looking at me. I ain't gonna let them down.
These are some of the most heartwarming moments that make him so beloved. Do y'all remember when Shaq helped this man pay for his girlfriend's engagement ring? Shaq overheard the man discussing payment options to buy it. So Shaq, being the great man he is, paid for the ring himself. And not long after, Dalton would propose to his girlfriend with that same ring.
Will you marry me?
Yes. Oh my God!
His wife was shocked when she learned about what happened.
How? How did that happen?
That's a story they'll be telling their children one day.
I would love for Shaq to be invited to our wedding.
Thank you, Shaq.
Do y'all think Shaq actually showed up to the wedding? Next, we have the time Shaq helped a young basketball player named Zach Keith, whose mother was struggling to afford size 18 shoes for him.
He hasn't had a pair of dress shoes in maybe about 4 or 5 years because it's been hard trying to find the ones that actually fit.
Shaq has been through this exact situation in his own childhood and wants to make sure Zach doesn't have to.
Mom couldn't afford shoes, the kid had big feet. And I just kind of reminisced back how that used to be me, my mom and my dad.
He surprised the kid and his mother in the shoe store, ready to make their day. Shaq ended up buying the kid 10 pairs of shoes, making a huge contribution to this family.
I'm like, whoa, he wants to buy me shoes out of all people.
Well, this will help a lot.
I thought this was a good thing to do. Mom and kid plays basketball.
If that isn't inspirational, I don't know what is. And then there's the time Shaq helped this mother pay for her son's studio equipment.
Like I got hit with this lady yesterday, she said her son needs some studio equipment. If not, he gonna go crazy. I told her, send me what you need, make sure it ain't no scam.
Right.
She sent me what she needs, so I'm gonna hook him up. And
he explains that he wants to help her son pursue music so he doesn't get caught up in things like gang violence and potentially lose his life.
Be a hell of a story if I could keep him from getting popped.
Absolutely.
Cause she like, look, I'm here by myself and he hiding, but the only thing he like to do is music and I can't afford it. So I do stuff like that all the time. And it's just, the right thing to do.
Shaq, growing up in a military family, decided to give every veteran in the crowd a huge gift.
Yeah, but you got your own sneaker. We actually brought one, a replica. This is your size 22.
Jimmy Fallon was shocked at Shaq's size 22 shoe, displaying the shoe to the crowd full of military veterans.
This is compared to my face. Look at these.
You know what I'm gonna do since I'm the owner? Is there a sergeant or a lieutenant or a captain here? I want everybody.
Yeah.
I want everybody that's here to write their name on a piece of paper, give it to this young lady, and I'm gonna send you up here. I could do that because.
Come on, everyone's getting it. Come on, man. That's amazing.
Nobody on earth is as nice and respectful as this man right here.
No, seriously. Write your name, address, give it a piece of paper. Give it to
we'll get everyone's info. I wear size 12, by the way.
I didn't say you, I said them.
Shaq saw two kids in the store having fun on a laptop and wanted to bless them. They didn't even know who Shaq was at first until they saw some of his highlights.
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Tú no sabes cómo se llama?
What are you doing?
¿Tú no conoces a uno, tú no has oído uno que se llama Shaq?
No.
Shaquille O'Neal. Es él.
Muy bueno, ¿eh?
Sí, uno de los mejores.
Alex, what you doing? Showing them who I am?
Yeah, he didn't know who you were. So I showed him a video.
Shaq bought both of the children their very own laptop and they couldn't believe their eyes.
Para mí. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
Mira, los dos tienen una computadora igual que esta.
He also talks about how he relates to these kids, how he used to go and window shop just like them.
A little black kid that's struggling and window shopping. That's most African American kids. We don't grow up with silver spoons. Girl said those kids come by every day. They look, they have a quest for knowledge, and they don't bother people. And that was me and my cousin. That was me and my little brother. You got 2 of these? 2 of these? Yeah. Ultimate goal is to get a school, maybe put my mother's name on it. We just want to help people out. We just want to do the right thing.
Shaq explains that he just wants children of all races to live together and have fun. That's one of the most solid messages I've ever heard in my life.
The problems we have in America are taught, especially racism. I want every race of little babies just playing. Black playing with white kids, or Chinese, Asian. That'll be... My mother would cry.
This is honestly one of the most wholesome things I've ever seen. And it's just one of many examples of how great of a human Shaq is. Every year, Shaq organizes an event around Christmas where he gives out free toys and gifts to kids that need it. He calls himself Shaq-a-Claus, which I think is a very fitting name. Not only are the kids happy, but the parents are definitely grateful as well. Another example of Shaq being a great human. Shaq shops just like the rest of us, but he also looks out for the kids and families that are in need. He spots a completely random kid and asks him this.
You have a bike?
Sorry, what?
You have a bike?
No, I don't.
Well, ask your mommy, can I buy your bike? Make it quick. Hurry up.
The kid runs as fast as he can through the aisles to find a bike, and Shaq emphasizes to make it quick.
If I go to a store from now on, I'm buying somebody else something. Period. All right, grab your bike. Make it quick. Every day I leave the house, I gotta bless somebody. I can't keep all this.
The kid picks out a bike that takes Shaq down memory lane, as he exclaims he had this bike when he was a kid.
Ooh, mongoose. I had a mongoose when I was little. Damn. All right, get it. Hey, listen to me. Don't take nothing else from no strangers.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's roll.
Shaq explains that his kindness stems from his childhood and how he was raised, making him very sympathetic to mothers and their children.
I love going in the stores, looking at moms with their kids, because it takes me back. That was me. I wake up every day and I try to do something positive. I try to lift a person's spirits. If I stick to those principles, I think I'm doing pretty good as a man in a society.
You're awesome.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You too.
This dude is the closest thing to an angel we've ever seen.
When I'm at restaurants, I am a big tipper. You know, I like to show people my appreciation. So,
Not only does he look out for kids and their families, but everyday workers too. Remember when Shaq single-handedly paid a waitress's rent for 2 months?
when they come up to the table, I say, the quicker I get my order, the bigger your tip will be, right? And then the food will come fast. And then when we get ready to leave, I'll ask them, how much you want? And the most someone said was $4,000. And I said, okay, no problem. Like,
You gave him $4,000?
Yeah, it was a young lady.
A young lady.
Oh my God, you're gonna pay my rent for 2 months.
Really shouldn't have said this because you're gonna now, you can't ever go out to dinner again. It's just gonna,
I know, right?
You're gonna have to get back in the league.
He's out here changing lives like it's nothing. Bro really said, how much you want? What about when Shaq bought this woman all the furniture she wanted for her new home?
Furniture shopping?
Okay.
Oh, figure out what you want. What you gonna pay for?
Oh my gosh, can I give you a hug?
That's gotta be an expensive bill, but Shaq doesn't care as long as it brings a smile to someone's face. And then there's the time Shaq spotted a completely random family about to buy a washer and dryer, and the big man casually walked over and swiped his credit card to pay for everything.
Yes, sir. Just a second. I gotta schedule his delivery.
Check it out. Be over in my office. Let me know you're
They were extremely happy to see what Shaq did, and he completed his daily mission of bringing joy to a family.
So the other day, I'm in Best Buy. I ain't buying nothing, I'm just walking around.
Shaq tells a story of how he helps a mother buy laptops for her kids.
And I see this mama and her son. She in the layaway section. So I'm here hustling, and she's trying to get some laptops so her babies can go to school. Nice, beautiful sister girl. And I heard her say, okay, I'm gonna bring 300 this week. And she grabbed one of her babies and said, I'm gonna get the laptops in 2 weeks, baby. And she walked out and I said, I got you. She's like, you don't have to do that. I was like, yes, I do, because my mama told me to do it.
Shaq then explains his motives for why he helps people on a daily basis.
Just trying to, lift people's spirits, make people happy, and just trying to make the world a better place.
That's about as pure of a motive as you can have.
My motto lately has been, it could be worse. It could be worse, and that could be you.
Shaq isn't just one of the best people the league has seen, he's one of the best people the world has seen. Bro could honestly be a top 5 human of all time. All the lives he's changed is astounding. Let me know what y'all think though. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.